Coach, at the risk of being repetitive, does anything Auston Matthews do surprise you at this point?
Well, he's a good player. I mean, he played head-to-head with Z. Z had 3 points. Mantha had 3 points. They were good, too. So let's not, get carried away there. I thought Auston and his line mates were also on the ice at the end when we couldn't. They put a board up on the blue line. We couldn't quite get it across. So, there's lots of things to learn. What was great about tonight's game for us is that I thought we started good. They stalled us and did a good job for a bit, and our guys, I thought, were a little tense, a little frustrated, and I thought we really came out and played in the third. At playoff time in the National Hockey League, you're either up one or down one. It's the same every night. You got to love the duress. You got to love the grind. You got to love digging in and knowing you're going to get it done. And so that was a good opportunity for our team because we haven't had those kind of opportunities. So I thought that was good. I thought we played real well. And then once again, it's 4-1. Just get it out of your zone. It was so easy. And we just, like you've seen us do it, just like deja vu. But we got a lesson here tonight and still won the game for our fans. And, and let's be honest, the NHL likes it that it was 5-4, way better than it would have been, 1-0. So it's exciting.
Mike, do you see some common elements in the blown leads and in the not being able to finish out the games the way you want sometimes?
Well, I'd say today's way different than every other game. It's more of a, we've been building this up for 3 days, right? And, so we got a bunch of kids on our team. And, the other thing, if you're Naz and you're Leo and you're sitting on the bench and the coach is playing those other guys, instead of you at that time, you're saying, what's he doing? And because I'm giving them the opportunity, they got 2 goals in the third, I'm giving them a chance to shut out the game. But they're right too. Why don't I just put the veteran guys out? Because they got to learn. And we had an opportunity here in a big game. We gave them that opportunity. So, today's game's way different than any other game. So I don't know if I can go there.
This might have been better asked without your adventures in the last 5 minutes of the third period, but I'll ask it anyway. Considering the winning streak, is your program, could you consider it accelerated a little bit in that you could set your sights a little higher now over the last half of the season than you may have earlier?
No. What we're going to do is just do what we always do. Today was the first game of the segment. We got 2 points. We're 3 points behind where we need to be. And so we got to find a way to get more than 6 points in every 5-game segment. We're just going to try to get better every day. And what happens is your team gets better and better. The competitive people get better and better, and the non-competitive people, they've got to find someplace else to play. That's just what happens in the good programs. So we're finding players every day as we watch them grow. And, we have aspirations to be a really good team in the National Hockey League, one that in the summer you're going to make the playoffs. That's not where we're at right now, but, we're a work in progress. We like the direction we're going. But, every one of these games we win, we just, it's not like we go in there and beat anybody badly or we're better than anybody else. We're just hanging in there.
Mike, when you've been in this winning streak, but you've squandered some leads, do you see more of the squandering leads or just the resiliency of the team being able, after they've squandered a lead, to come back and win?
Well, I love tonight. The way it happened tonight, I really liked it because, it's so easy to feel so bad for yourself and be disappointed. Forget all that. Just play the next shift. And I thought we did that. We had great chances. He made unbelievable saves in overtime, So I thought that was good. I really liked our game in Tampa. I didn't like our game in Florida as much, but I really liked our game in Tampa. So, they're all different. I just know that we're winning, and we're finding ways to win, and we're getting way better. And so tonight, I thought it was a great thing for our organization, for our kids, and for our city.
Coach, in terms of the spectacle of today, the outdoor game, Toronto and all that, you've been in a few now. How does it rate for you? And was it fun or a distraction for the players, that sort of thing?
Well, I thought it was awesome. Anytime you get a chance, like I hear all the time, there's too many outdoor games. Well, ask the players. They want to be in them. They love them. So I've been in 3. They're one of the greatest gifts you can give your family. So I hear there was a heck of a party last night they threw here in town, Brian Adams. I heard my wife never got home till 3 in the morning. I was tucked away in a hotel room. They had a heck of a time. So people in this town must have loved this whole event. I love the family skate. I like to practice outside. The whole event for our team I thought was spectacular. Now we have our dad's trip. So to me, it's a great family time for the Leafs. And probably one of the highlights, no, not probably, maybe the highlight besides winning the game was yesterday when the alumni was in, I think it was yesterday in our room. Some of them there for a meeting before we practiced. We came off. The guys were with them. To see those guys and how much they love Toronto and being a Leaf and all that was great for our kids. So I thought we did a nice job that way with the alumni, and they helped us get better by being around us, and I thought that was important.
Morgan was saying after that this is as close a group as he's really been a part of. Do you get a sense of that as a coach, and do you think that contributes to their confidence here down the stretch?
Well, part of it's because they're all such little kids. Like, I mean, on the way out to the ice tonight, I don't know if you saw those little guys playing in the Tim Horton game. Some of them thought they were supposed to be in that. Like, it's a young group. But, you know, I mean, they're going to grow up here together. I think the other thing you'd say, if you're a guy like Rise, you arrive here and everybody's leaving all the time. These guys aren't leaving their stand. So, and they're going to stay for a long time and be a real good team. Now, it's going to take us some time to get there. Like your question, it's going to take us time. Obviously, we're not deep enough and not good enough, but we're going to get better.
Mike, with so much that you have to focus on, did you get a chance to watch the ceremony before the game? Maybe just give us your take on these legends being introduced today.
Well, I did a little reading in advance. Like, I mean, it's spectacular, 100 years, but you know, Red Kelly's there today, 4 cups as a D-man and 4 cups as a centerman in 2 different organizations. And I think he was a member of parliament too or something like that. Like, I mean, stuff like that's spectacular, just absolutely spectacular. So you go through the whole thing. You know, the other night we were playing in Florida and Bobby Orr was there. And then just our Leaf guys around this weekend, I mean, to talk to them. We always talk about the history of the game. I think it's special when you're in a game and it has the great history that ours does, that you embrace it a little bit. And obviously having these guys around is special.